You think that having the money is enough to buy a Rolex Daytona, an Hermès Birkin, or a Ferrari SF90. But here's the twist: you often can't. Not because they're sold out, but because these brands don't want everybody to own them. In this episode, I'm breaking down the snob appeal strategy used by elite luxury brands and what it is, how it works, and the pros and cons of using exclusivity and controlled scarcity as a business tactics. So, let's get to it. Welcome back to Savvypreneurship, where I break down business insights from the world's most powerful brands. If you're new here, consider subscribing for weekly videos on business strategy, branding, and the customer experience. Snob appeal is the marketing strategy that targets customers who want to stand out by being part of an exclusive group. It's not just about quality, it's about status, social separation, and psychological elevation. Brands using snob appeal don't sell to the masses. In fact, they often make it harder to buy their most iconic products. It's about access, not just affordability. Ferrari is the ultimate example. Even if you're ready to drop $500,000 on a limited edition model such as the Le Ferrari Aperta, you likely won't be allowed to buy one unless you already own multiple Ferraris and are in the company's quote unquote inner circle. They maintain a buyer list. The rarer the car, the more selective they are. And if you resell your Ferrari too soon, meaning within a year, you risk being blacklisted. So basically, they control who can represent the brand on the street. That's powerful. It turns out they're buyers into ambassadors, not just customers. The Hermès Birkin bag, perhaps the most famous example of intentional scarcity. You can't just walk into a store and buy one. Even if you have $15,000 in your hand, the answer is often we don't have any available. To get offered a Birkin, you must build a purchase history over months or even years, befriend a sales associate, or buy other items such as scarves, belts, or ready to wear to show loyalty. Hermès isn't just selling bags, they're selling status, access, and mystique. Every Birkin sighting becomes a symbol of achievement. Rolex is a master of controlled scarcity. While their production is massive, over 1 million watches per year, supply of key models such as the Daytona or Submariner Hulk is intentionally limited at authorized dealers. The result? Year long wait lists, second hand markups, and a sense that getting one is a privilege, not a purchase. Rolex never publicly says a model is rare. They let the market frenzy do the talking. That's elite brand control. Other brands doing it also include Supreme, that drops limited collections in minutes using scarcity for hype, and Patek Philippe, it limits its grand complications to ultra high net worth clients with generational relationships. So, across fashion, tech, and automotive industries, the message is the same. If it's hard to get, it's worth more. The pros of snob appeal tactics include elevates the brand status instantly. It creates desire before supply. It builds extreme customer loyalty, and it turns customers into status symbols themselves. The cons are alienates new customers, can backfire as elitist or manipulative, requires tight control over distribution and messaging, and can create gray market resellers, eroding authenticity. So it's a balancing act. Go too far, and you risk being seen as arrogant. Stay too accessible, and you lose the cachet. So, what can you take from this? Even if you're not selling $300,000 sports cars or $20,000 handbags, here are three key lessons. One, exclusivity builds value. Not everything needs to be mass market. Two, make your customers earn it. Loyalty programs, application only access, and tiered service increases commitment. Three, mystique matters. Don't over explain. Part of the magic is not knowing everything. In a world flooded with choices, the brands that say no the most powerfully are often the ones customers say yes the loudest. Whether you're building a startup, a luxury label, or a premium service, think like Hermès or Ferrari. Make your brand aspirational, not just available. If you found this episode insightful, kindly hit that like button, subscribe, and share this video with a fellow entrepreneur. That's how you can help me grow my channel. I don't use paywalls, I don't do sponsorships, and I don't ask to contribute to any payment site. As a seasoned entrepreneur and educator, I simply enjoy sharing my experiences and giving back to the community. Consider my value added, self paced, comprehensive online starting a business course at business wisdom academy.com. Until the next episode, be curious, keep learning, and stay savvy.